All right, the Artificial Future was a segment on artificial intelligence, and the state of Tennessee is in the spotlight right now after becoming the first state to pass legislation that protects musicians from artificial intelligence. The governor has now signed the, quote, Elvis Act into law. It stands for Ensuring Likeness, Voice, and Image Security Act. Nice try. The bill attempts to protect songwriters, though, and performers and other music industry professionals from having their voices or their music, their talent replicated by artificial intelligence without their consent. It's already happening. Tennessee's governor spoke about the legislation alongside country music icons Luke Bryan and Chris Janson.
There are certainly many things that are positive about what AI does. It also, when falling into the hands of bad actors, it can destroy this industry.
All right, so it's a big issue in Nashville and across the arts, really. So let's bring in ABC's Emmanuel Saliba along with Dave Pomeroy. He's the president of the Nashville Musicians Association and international vice president of the American Federation of Musicians and a veteran musician in Nashville and beyond. Welcome to both. Emmanuel, first, break down what this legislation is and how it works, how it would protect those in the music industry.
Well, Terry, I think it's important to understand what these tools are actually capable of doing. To put this into context, right now, I can access one of these tools and I can select a musician and I have essentially access to their voice and I can create a new song. I can have them sing other people's songs. And it's just as easy as clicking on a website and sometimes paying a couple of dollars. And that's accessible to any of us. So what this bill is doing is it's ensuring that people cannot mimic other people's voices without their permission. And there are consequences if you decide to do that. It can be classified as a misdemeanor.
So that is the structure of the law that Tennessee has passed. So Dave, as a veteran musician, a creative artist, and now someone who's kind of leading that community in this brave new world, what's the reaction to the bill? What are you hearing in the music community?
Well, I think it's a good start to make sure that technology cannot be used to replace musicians and artists. We've just made a landmark new agreement with the motion picture and the film television producers that does have extensive AI protection that requires consent and compensation when a musician is being used to duplicate a musician. And I think that's a good thing. And we're really proud of this new agreement. The Tennessee bill is the first in the country, and I think it's important that we get it done on a national level. And there are striking differences in the two bills that are currently in Congress in various stages of moving through. And the concern that we've had is that the Elvis Act protects Elvis, but the language is somewhat ambiguous when it comes to musical performances. Yeah. We would like to see language that makes it very clear that it is more than likeness, voice, and image. And likeness can certainly be interpreted by some to mean a musical performance, but we're hoping to add some language to the bill early next year when we can amend it to just make it very clear, as it is in the Senate bill, No Fakes Act, where it's very clear that musicians who play on sound recordings are protected. The language in the House bill is very similar to the Tennessee bill, which does have likeness in it, but not a specific reference to musical performances, which is a little bit concerning.
Okay, Dave, so let me ask you, thank you for that explanation. As you're a bass player, you're one of the great bass players. I just looked you up on Wikipedia and I saw all these musicians. I'm sure I've heard your music over the years. Got to start with Sleepy LaBeef, who I heard in concert back then. Maybe I heard you play.
My very first gig in Nashville.
I love that.
He was the
great.
First person I played with. He taught me a lot.
That's great. Well, let me ask you then. So are you able to hear, I guess, of course you would be, if artificial intelligence is essentially stealing your style? Is that what you're concerned about?
Yeah, the style, the sound, all of the things that go into a musical performance the musicians are the ones who make the stars sound great. And so, yes, there's many ways it can be manipulated, and we just want to make sure that that is not done without consent and compensation. and it can be manipulated in many ways. And this technology has been evolving for a long, long time. And the AFM has always been ahead of the curve in terms of trying to protect our members from having their intellectual property stolen. We
Totally.
have, a lot of,
Absolutely. It's totally understandable, and I think everybody senses that this artificial intelligence thing is the horse has left the barn and is galloping away. So we wish you good luck on the efforts that you and other musicians and artists are making, to make sure that your creative accomplishments, your work, is yours and recognized and rewarded as such. Dave Pomeroy, Emmanuel Saliba, thank you for reporting on this bill, this important step in this area. Thanks very much, guys.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.